You're chasing success, but constantly feel like something's missing. It's not the strategy. It's not the timing. It's you not knowing yourself deeply enough to break through. Most people stay stuck their entire lives, not because they're lazy, but because they've never asked themselves the right questions. Talk to yourself, ask yourself out loud for just 3 days. Ask what you really want. Ask why you keep holding yourself back. Ask what you're afraid of. The truth is, until you become self-aware, nothing will change. You'll stay in the same place, chasing the same goals with the same confusion and frustration. In the next few moments, you'll learn a truth that reshapes the way you speak to yourself, not with doubt or hesitation, but with certainty and vision. The power of positive inner dialogue. From the moment your eyes open each morning, you are not alone. There is a companion beside you, ever-present and all-powerful. It is your inner voice. This voice, though often overlooked, is the master architect of your destiny. And for the next 3 days, I challenge you to consciously shape it. Speak to yourself with kindness, courage, and unshakable belief. If you do this, you will begin to understand one of the greatest secrets of success. You see, the mind is both a fertile garden and a dangerous battlefield. The thoughts you plant take root. They bloom into habits, and those habits shape the life you live. If your inner voice sows seeds of doubt, fear, and inferiority, your life will mirror those sentiments. But if that voice breathes confidence, encouragement, and purpose into your soul, your world will rise to meet it. Imagine, if you will, your inner voice as a wise and trusted mentor, a figure who sees within you not only who you are, but who you can become. This mentor does not mock your struggles or criticize your missteps. No, it lifts you. It says you have endured storms before. You can endure this too. It reminds you, you were born with power, with vision, with purpose. Now go and act like it. In my own studies of the most successful men and women in history, I have found one common trait. They mastered their inner voice. They understood that the dialogue within was far more important than the noise without. Before any great deed is done, it is first believed. Before any summit is climbed, the climber must first say, I can. This belief is not arrogance. It is the quiet, consistent trust in one's own capacity. Every morning, stand before your reflection and affirm, I am capable. I am worthy. I am unstoppable. Do not whisper it. Declare it. Let it ring with the authority of truth, because it is true. When doubt creeps in, as it inevitably will, do not allow it to settle. Confront it with resolve. Say, I hear you, but I do not bow to you. I am led by strength, not fear. There is an invisible law at work in the world, the law of belief. Whatever you consistently say to yourself, you begin to accept. Whatever you accept, you begin to become. Thus, your words to yourself are not mere phrases. They are blueprints for your future. For 3 days, treat your inner voice as sacred. Make it your strongest ally. When you fall short, let it speak of lessons, not of failure. When you succeed, let it whisper, this is only the beginning. Speak life into your goals. Speak courage into your heart. Speak vision into your days. You will find that the world responds not to who you are, but to who you believe yourself to be. And when that belief is forged in truth and strengthened by repetition, there is no door that will remain closed to you. Your inner voice is the first seed of every success, every breakthrough, and every transformation. Choose it wisely, nurture it daily, and watch as your life begins to mirror the greatness that has always lived within you. Clarify your vision. Your dreams are not fleeting illusions. They are not idle wanderings of the mind or vain ambitions whispered into the wind. No, they are the compass of your soul, pointing you toward your purpose. Within them lies the blueprint of what you are meant to do, who you are meant to become, and the legacy you are destined to leave. Over the next 3 days, set aside the distractions of daily life and turn inward. This is a sacred task to clarify with absolute precision the vision for your life. Begin by asking yourself 3 simple yet profound questions. Where do I want to go? What do I wish to accomplish? And what impact do I intend to leave behind? Let these questions guide you, not once, but repeatedly. Write down your answers, refine them, revisit them. Your vision must be clear, for clarity is power. Vague goals produce vague results. But when your goals are defined with conviction and detail, the entire universe seems to conspire to bring them into reality. Take a notebook, a blank page, or the back of a napkin if you must. and write with passion. Let your pen flow not from fear or limitation, but from possibility and courage. Imagine your future not as it is, but as it could be. Describe it vividly, see it clearly, feel it deeply, because a goal written with passion becomes more than a wish. It becomes a contract with your future self. Great achievements are born not of chance, but of choice. Henry Ford did not build an empire on hope alone. He held a clear picture in his mind of what he wanted to achieve. He saw the moving assembly line before it existed. He envisioned ordinary men producing extraordinary machines, and through focused thought and unwavering purpose, he brought that vision to life. This is no secret reserved for the few. It is a universal principle that which you consistently think about, you begin to it. The mind, once set on a definite goal, becomes a magnet for the people, the resources, and the opportunities needed to achieve it. But you must first give the mind direction. You must feed it clarity. Each morning, take a few minutes to visualize your goals as already accomplished. Picture the outcome. Hear the voices congratulating you. Feel the satisfaction of victory. Anchor these images deeply into your subconscious, for it is the subconscious mind that drives action, even when the conscious mind is uncertain. The more vividly and frequently you impress your vision upon it, the more effortlessly you will act in alignment with it. When doubt arises, and it will return to your written goals, read them aloud. Remind yourself not only of what you want, but of why you want it. Purpose is the fire that turns vision into action. Without it, the journey falters. With it, no mountain is too high. Take these 3 days seriously. Treat them as the first pages of a new chapter. The clearer your vision, the stronger your pull toward it. You are not merely surviving, you are designing. You are not drifting, you are building. The world yields to those who know what they want. Clarity gives birth to confidence, and confidence breeds momentum. This is how greatness begins, with a mind fixed on a worthy goal and a spirit unwilling to waver. Do not delay. Begin today. Define your dream. Describe your vision. Anchor your purpose. And watch as your life begins to bend in the direction of your desire. Cultivate resilience. Life is a rhythmic dance of victories and setbacks, progress and pause, triumphs and trials. It moves like the tide, sometimes lifting you high with success, and at other times testing your strength in the undertow of adversity. To thrive in this ebb and flow, you must build something more enduring than luck or talent. You must cultivate resilience. Resilience is not simply the ability to endure hardship. It is the trained capacity to rise after every fall, to extract wisdom from difficulty, and to continue forward with undiminished purpose. In the next 3 days, make it your mission to transform your mindset. View every challenge not as a blockage but as a bridge, not as a punishment but as a preparation. When the world tells you no, let it become fuel for your determination. When plans unravel, see it as the universe urging you to innovate, to adapt, to grow. Every setback carries within it a hidden gift, a lesson you could never learn in ease or comfort. The most resilient souls are those who learn to unwrap adversity with curiosity and courage. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. History remembers him for the light bulb, but the path to that invention was paved with failure. Thousands of failed experiments, each one an opportunity to quit, to feel defeated, to surrender. But Mr. Edison saw it differently. When asked about his so-called failures, he replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That is resilience in its purest form. Unwavering faith in the vision, no matter the obstacles along the way. Your life will not be free from hardship. No worthwhile life ever is. But you can train yourself to meet hardship with strength, to welcome it not with dread, but with a sense of challenge. When adversity strikes, ask yourself, what is this here to teach me? How can I grow because of this, not in spite of it? For the next 3 days, practice this perspective daily. When something goes wrong, pause, breathe, then reframe it. Say to yourself, this is part of my training. This is how I become unshakable. Speak to your inner self, not with defeat, but with resolve. Use each difficulty to build your emotional muscle, your mental stamina, your spiritual backbone. Resilience is not inherited, it is developed. It is built through conscious practice. Every time you choose to stand up instead of staying down, you reinforce it. Every time you refuse to be broken by disappointment, you strengthen it. Resilience is your shield against discouragement. Nurture it diligently. Visualize yourself as a mighty oak tree. Storms may bend your branches, but they cannot break your roots. Why? Because those roots go deep into purpose, into vision, into belief. When you are grounded in your mission, you become immovable no matter how fierce the winds. And remember this, adversity does not diminish your value. On the contrary, it reveals it. Diamonds are formed under pressure, steel is tempered by fire, and greatness is forged through trials. Your ability to remain resilient is what separates the merely interested from the truly committed. Do not seek a life without struggle. Seek instead the strength to overcome it. Let each obstacle refine your character, not define your limits. The road to success is never a straight line. But with resilience as your companion, every detour becomes part of the journey, every delay a redirection, and every failure a foundation. Begin today. Choose resilience. Live it, breathe it, embody it, and watch how the world begins to shift in response to your unyielding spirit. Cultivate unwavering self-belief. Belief in yourself is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It is the foundation upon which all achievement rests. Without it, no dream can be fully born, no mountain fully climbed. Belief is the spark that ignites ambition, the root from which all greatness grows. Over the next 3 days, commit to nurturing this belief within you, not as a fleeting emotion, but as a deep, immovable conviction. Picture yourself as a tree, rooted deeply in rich soil. Storms may rage around you, winds may howl, but your core remains unmoved. Your confidence, like those roots, anchors you. It keeps you standing tall even when the skies turn dark. This is the kind of belief you must cultivate, not loud or boastful, but steady, quiet, and enduring. Every individual who has ever accomplished anything of lasting significance has done so not in the absence of doubt, but in the face of it. The difference between the average and the extraordinary lies in the decision to proceed, even when uncertainty whispered. The Wright brothers faced ridicule and repeated failure, yet they believed in flight when others only saw gravity. Eleanor Roosevelt carried herself with quiet strength, despite harsh criticism and relentless scrutiny. These individuals did not wait for permission to believe, they declared it. So must you. Each morning begin with affirmation, I am more powerful and capable than I realize, and my potential is limitless. Do not say it timidly. Speak it as truth because it is truth. You possess talents you have not yet discovered, strengths you have not yet tested, and capacities that far exceed your current vision. The mind, once filled with doubt, will default to limitation unless retrained. This is your task now to rewire your thinking, to evict the language of I can't and replace it with I will. Stand guard at the gate of your thoughts. Do not let old fears, past failures, or the opinions of others rob you of your inner authority. Belief is not merely positive thinking, it is aligned thinking. It is aligning your inner dialogue with your highest potential. It means speaking to yourself with the same confidence you would offer to someone you deeply love. It means reminding yourself that you were not placed on this earth to shrink, but to shine. During these next 3 days, build rituals around your belief. Write down your affirmations. Speak them aloud. Visualize moments of victory, not just vague success, but clear, specific achievements. See yourself delivering that speech, leading that project, achieving that dream. Feel it in your bones. Anchor it in your heart. When challenges arise, and they will, let them be reminders of your strength, not tests of your worth. You are not defined by difficulty, you are refined by it. Every obstacle is a chance to reaffirm your belief, to say even this cannot stop me. Carry yourself differently. Walk with purpose. Look others in the eyes. Speak with the calm conviction of someone who knows where they are headed. This is how belief takes form, through consistent action, through the embodiment of confidence. Belief is contagious. When you believe in yourself, others are drawn to your energy. Opportunities find you.